Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
That catch good for only a couple.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the Titans.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7, Vikings nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Two and now on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll be out of bounds.
What's good, bro?
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
All right, let's see if I can get me a little stop, man.
After giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Yeah, he a dog for sure.
To this game, I feel like they got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may get
Damn.
caught inside the 15.
That's all right. We ain't tripping on that, man. I don't expect for my defense to do nothing major, man. It's about the O.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys,
I'm not no Madden player. I'm a whole 2K player out here. Nah, I'll be on Pro-Am, Comp Pro-Am. Yeah. Hold up. Oh, thought I was finna give me one. Nah, but I be in like all them like big time leagues and shit, with, like the 2K league players and all them. Man, them niggas. So I'm just trying to get better at Madden type shit.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman.
Let me see.
Moving downfield. Other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
That is a good tackle. Boy. That nigga Tannehill suck. He can have that nigga, trust me.
Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna have no quarterback. Trying to get a mobile quarterback. That's how I play.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now this throw caught left side.
Ooh, one more to break.
A big play that time for the Titans.
Good stuff, Humphries.
41 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. These two teams all tied after one. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill.
Ah, damn it. Oh, good catch. Good shit, Humphries. That's a tight ass. That's a tight ass window. I fucks with it. Okay, Humphries.
Titans 14, Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out.
Who is that? Oh yeah, we like him hurt. Injury high. Yeah, bring him on back in. Get him out of here for the season. Let me stop playing for one of my niggas get hurt.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Okay.
The 40-yard line.
Alright.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I need to stop. I need an early stop.
One play has
Golly.
the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. Cook. And able to rip
I'm trying to
off
strip a
big
nigga.
chunk of
No
yardage
cow.
before being dropped inside the 40. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And the running back position just continues to evolve.
Let me put my phone down.
When you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
His ass.
I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
That ain't a first.
He is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So a poor return exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5. Derrick Henry. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Hardy Nickerson there to make the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Damn.
Later, let's face it,
You gotta get that block.
4-yard run on 1st down.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the
that's tough. That's all right.
The defensive defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Rock his ass.
A 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
One of the things...
Come on, step for me, boo.
To him as a starting quarterback as a rookie. His ability to keep his
I
eyes
don't think they did it.
downfield
That's tough.
and make plays out of the pocket.
Oh, shit.
On the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Okay.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
On the 7-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Really got the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen.
Oh my God. Why? I can't stand Tannehill, bro. I need a mobile quarterback, bro. Give me Lamar or something. I'm gonna go crazy. That's tough. Nah, ain't nobody gonna give him up, but I'm just saying somebody. I can.
Yeah, I think at the half, they
Tannehill can run, but he just fumbled too much.
But it's because I believe in you guys.
So I just be like, fuck it. I don't even want like running with him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Right.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a solid run down inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Catch that shit. Oh my god.
18 seconds now to
go pick that shit off, nigga. He would have been on demon time. That nigga would have been on demon time.
Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unforeseen.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's for it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
23-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Going deep for Hopkins.
Good ass catch.
Complete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
I don't even know who 25 I'm on. I might be fucking tweaking. Oh, that shit crazy. Did I decline it? That's tough. No, I don't play no fucking Madden. That is tough. Yeah, I don't play no fucking Madden, bro.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete.
Ah, that fucked me over right there.
Big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And that's at the 29-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start.
Oh, shit.
Quarter, 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Now it's Henry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up.
I guess so, right?
The Vikings 14-yard line.
Off the option,
Touchdown.
it's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Titans are going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
The score: Titans 21, Vikings 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Sit it down.
Good enough for the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Good tackle by it.
He's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a heavy scheme come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Tua.
Get that. Don't catch that shit, nigga.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete
Nigga didn't
pass.
catch it.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
I'm already knowing that juke was crucial. You was trying to knock a nigga helmet off.
To begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last quarter. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do?
Damn.
Go away from what you did before.
That nigga be trucking the fuck out of niggas.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. In your face! Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are going to add on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Get that! Oh, come on.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa airing it out deep for Smith.
I couldn't switch to my safety. That's tough. I'll let you see right to it too. Damn, he ain't fast enough. That's tough. That's all right.
75 yards. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Anyone still wondering about Tua's arm strength here in his rookie season? Wonder no more. That was a rocket. Now Tua.
Damn, I knew it too. I betted the fuck out of that.
So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
That's all right.
I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game. And they did
you caught it, timeout?
Sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel
okay.
sometimes in making
Cool
that
with
play.
me.
And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
33-yard line.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Flushed out right.
Good fucking catch, Jonnu Smith.
And he will have a Titans.
That's a good ass fucking catch.
Time on 3rd and 2.
He got his shit rocked too. Good ass catch.
All the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
Alright, tripping. I'll take that.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end.
There's no way he would have caught that. I guess because it's a user. I forgot. Madden like to reward that shit. I seen you though. That's why I waited to let the nigga get more over. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm a 2K nigga, bro. That's just what it is. 2K shit, bro. I be thinking from 2K logic, not Madden logic. But I got something right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let me see. Got his ass.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
How you you know how to swat?
And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Like,
Tell you what,
yeah.
he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all
For real, for real? Are you just saying that right now? That nigga finna set me up.
So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
For sure.
Some good games going on in the
I think maybe that'll help me get there.
This might be the best of the bunch. Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Ain't no way he would have got off that block.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill got a man, and he hits him in stride.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Henry on 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, 4th quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one. It has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's
oh shit.
About to find out. Now here's a 1st and 10. Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Titans 35, Vikings 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did up.
It's caught inside the 25.
That's me.
And they're going to have this
That is me.
down deep into Tennessee
That's alright. We bend don't break.
Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Give to Cook out of the gun.
Stuff.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Just go.
That is incomplete.
A lot of times,
okay.
the first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
For the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Okay.
In the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Touchdown, make the whole city win. Touchdown, make the whole city win.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They begin with Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Smith catches left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, it's Henry. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Tackled by Cameron Dantzler.
Tannehill now to throw.
Damn it, bro. I didn't even want to throw that. That's alright. Fuck, bro. I'm not good at this Madden shit, bro. God. I seen that nigga, but I wish that. Wish you could make them niggas turn around, bro. On their route. Fuck it.
They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it and were able to go after
touchdown for themselves.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Now it's Tannehill. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Good shit.
Ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance, and let me tell you something. Forget being
Fuck that shit.
Go for it.
Fuck overtime. Not gonna lie.
On the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Good shit.
It is caught.
Good fucking shit.
2 points and they've taken the lead.
Let's go, Hopkins.
Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. One final try for Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left.
Good shit. Good game, bro.
Runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Titans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota,
Good-ass game.
the 2 will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Getting blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
I don't need it.
I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama